In a lush wildlife sanctuary, far from the eyes of the busy world, a grand lion named Barafu ruled the open fields with strength and grace. He was the king of the land, feared, respected, and always alone. One calm evening, as the golden sun dipped low across the horizon, a small, curious cat wandered into the sanctuary through a gap in the fence. Her name was Tilly, a stray who had wandered from a nearby village, driven by hunger and an odd sense of adventure. While others would have fled at the sight of Barafu's massive paws and thundering growl, Tilly did the unexpected. She walked up to him and meowed boldly. Startled by her courage, Barafu lowered his head, his amber eyes blinking slowly, as if trying to decide whether to chase her off or understand her presence. To everyone's surprise, he chose the latter. Day by day, Tilly returned, and what began as cautious glances turned into shared naps under shade trees, playfully swiping tails, and silent communication through looks and body language. Barafu, once isolated by his own power and pride, found a strange comfort in the tiny creature's company. Tilly taught him stillness, how to chase falling leaves instead of prey, and how to find joy in the simple act of curling up beside another. She, in return, found in him a protector like no other, a warm guardian in whose shadow she could always feel safe. The other animals watched in disbelief, unsure whether to fear the new pair or admire the trust that had grown between predator and house pet. Over time, their friendship became a legend among the keepers and visitors alike. Children who visited the sanctuary no longer feared the lion, for they saw him lounging gently beside his little friend, purring softly in a sound no one thought a lion could make. Tilly would often sit between Barafu's massive paws, looking out at the world as if she too ruled the land. Their bond defied nature and expectation, reminding everyone who saw them that true friendship doesn't care about size, species, or strength. It only asks for kindness and trust. When storms rolled in, they would huddle together beneath the trees. When birds sang in the morning, they would rise and walk the fields side by side, like royalty and jester, protector and companion. Years passed, and the sanctuary changed, but their friendship remained. Even as Barafu grew slower with age, and Tilly's playful leaps turned into gentle steps, their companionship held strong. They didn't need to speak to understand one another, just a shared glance, a soft nudge, or a flick of the tail said everything. Keepers often remarked that the lion seemed more at peace than any other in captivity, not because he was tamed, but because he had found something he'd never known before. A bond that made his cage feel less like confinement and more like home. Tilly, who once had nothing, now had everything: a safe place, loyal friendship, and the heart of a lion who saw her not as a pet or plaything, but as his equal.